Regards and gratitude to the respected Swamiji and the other respected persons present here. I pay love to my juniors and also respect to my senior brothers and sisters. I pay special thanks to the delegates because I've got to know many beautiful things from them.
মুডটাই নষ্ট করে সেটা
My exaltation knows no bounds to get this tremendous opportunity to deliver a speech on the great man Swami Vivekananda. It was Sri Aurobindo who said, the going forth of Vivekananda was the first sign to the world that India was awake, not only to survive, but to conquer. And he conquered the world indeed. He amazed the thousands of listeners in the world parliament of religion by his words, sisters and brothers of America. With these words, he held his audience a spellbinding silence. This great monk became a teacher of humanity. He was born on January 12, 1863 in Kolkata. From childhood, he was a very curious attributing boy and was also an intellectual student. He achieved first division in the entrance examination. He graduated from the General Assembly's institution. But after the sudden death of his father, he somehow managed to run his family by working in the office of an attorney and translating books. After that, he heard of Sri Ramakrishna and wanted to take contiguity of him. He went to him and became his disciple. Sri Ramakrishna quenched all of his thirst about God and spirituality. The very simplicity and pity of Ramakrishna moved him. Then he became the most devoted disciple of him. After Ramakrishna left his mortal frame, then Noren became a sannyasi and took the name Swami Vivekananda. After that, he decided not to obsess himself in the house. He reckoned to move all over India to see its condition. So he started his pilgrimage all over India. But after the pilgrimage, he could not resist his tears. He witnessed directly the utter distress, miseries of his country. Sectarianism, bigotry, untouchability, casteism were all the which were turning our India into the inlet of entire destruction. So then, he decided a plan by which India could get repent from all of these social maledictions. And he reckoned that preaching true religion among all of the Indians is the very way by which that all maledictions and blemishes could be truncated. Then he heard of the World Parliament of Religion and wanted to participate in it. But he did not know about the criteria or the special identity to take part in it. He did not take any single credential with him, but he went straight ahead with complete assurance, as if it was enough for him to present him at the right time, the God's time. It must be said that faith and God always walk beside him. By his endless struggling, he came up with flying colors to delegate in the conference. There he promulgated the very essence of Hinduism that was lacking in the other religion. There he described the matter where we disagree by giving the example of a frog in the sea and a frog in the well. There, he truncated the mind of the people entirely from sectarianism and bigotry. He concluded in his speech, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction. Then he went to England to preach his religion there. The Western people learned about the very essence of Hinduism. Then he came back to India and announced, the soil of my India is my sacred heaven. The God of India is my God. He said, if you want to serve God, then you must have to serve man. To implement his all thinkings into a great reality, he founded the Ramakrishna Math and Mission in Belur. This great man lay upon fire on July 4, 1902. Vivekananda still lives in our hearts within his works of service and sacrifice. He was a true patriot. He is my idol. I admire him most for his courage and dynamic nature. I think every student should take him as one of the most important idols in their life to ameliorate their academic path, to ameliorate their future, and overall to ameliorate their humanity, to become a real man. Indeed, the sufferings of the people echoed his heart. If we want to save our nation entirely from sectarianism, inhumanity, and other social blemishes like this, then I think the only one way is to follow him. Thank you.